Behind the marble and the myths, Rome was stranger than any story you were told. 10 things. All of them real. Let's start with the blood. Number 1. Romans drank gladiator blood as medicine. Not metaphorically, literally. Ancient Roman medical texts, including writings tied to Pliny the Elder, describe consuming the blood of fallen gladiators as a cure for epilepsy. The logic was this. Gladiators were the peak of vitality. Their blood, still warm, must carry that power. Vendors reportedly sold it at the arena gates. It didn't work, but nobody stopped buying it for centuries. Number 2. Rome had the ancient world's first shopping mall, Trajan's Market, built around 100 AD. Over 150 individual shops and offices spread across 6 levels. Spices, wine, olive oil, cloth, all under one roof, all priced, all regulated by the state. The building still stands in Rome today. You can walk through it, 2,000 years old, still structurally sound, which says something unsettling about what we've forgotten how to build. Number 3. Roman concrete was better than ours. Modern concrete starts degrading within decades. Roman seawater concrete has lasted 2 millennia. Scientists publishing in American Mineralogist in 2017 found out why. When seawater penetrated Roman concrete, it reacted with volcanic ash called pozzolana and formed new interlocking crystals. The water didn't destroy it. It made it stronger. We are only now beginning to replicate the formula. Number 4. Rome had a serious fast food culture. Thermopolia, that's what they were called. Archaeologists have identified over 150 of them in Pompeii alone. In 2020, excavations at Pompeii uncovered a perfectly preserved Thermopolium. Food still in the pots. Duck, pork, fish, wine-soaked bread. Most Romans didn't cook at home. Apartments had no kitchens. They ate on the street. Rome had 1 million people at its peak. Every single one of them had to eat somewhere. Number 5. Romans had a god specifically for doors, Janus, god of beginnings, transitions, and yes, doorways. But it goes further. The Romans had hundreds of hyper-specific minor gods. Cardea, goddess of door hinges. Forculus, god of the door itself. Lamentinus, god of the threshold. Roman religion wasn't about faith. It was a transaction. You performed the correct ritual, the god was obligated to help. Miss the ritual, break the deal. That was the logic that ran an empire. Number 6. Rome had a welfare grain system called the Annona. At its height, roughly 200,000 Roman citizens received free or heavily subsidized grain every month. This wasn't charity. It was politics. Keep the poor fed, keep the streets quiet. Grain came mostly from North Africa and Egypt. The entire empire's stability depended on those supply ships arriving on time. If the ships were late, Rome rioted. History recorded it. Every time. Number 7. Romans used urine as mouthwash and laundry detergent. Human urine contains ammonia. Romans knew this. Large collection jars sat on Roman street corners. Passers-by were expected to contribute. Fullers, Roman launderers, collected it by the barrel and used it to whiten and clean cloth. Emperor Vespasian actually taxed urine collection. When his son complained it was undignified, Vespasian reportedly held up a gold coin and said, "Pecunia non olet." Money does not smell. That phrase is still used today, 2,000 years later. Number 8. The Romans had a 24-hour city. Heavy carts were banned from Roman streets during daylight to reduce congestion. So all deliveries, grain, stone, timber, happened at night. The Roman writer Juvenal complained that nobody could sleep because of the noise. Bars stayed open all night. Prostitution, gambling, street food. Rome never actually slept. The noise, the smell, the constant activity. Juvenal called it unbearable. He left Rome. Number 9. Rome had professional insulters, scurae, essentially paid jesters or roast comedians hired to insult people at dinner parties. But Rome also had a darker version, the professional defamation writer. Graffiti was Rome's version of social media. Archaeologists found thousands of insults on the walls of Pompeii. One inscription reads, "Virgula to Tertius, you are disgusting." 2,000 years ago, someone carved those words into stone just to be mean. They lasted forever. Number 10. Rome had a female gladiator. Not one, several. They were called ludii, or gladiatresses. In 2000, archaeologists in London discovered a grave containing a woman buried with gladiatorial honors, pine cones, lamps, and bowls linked to the goddess of gladiators. Emperor Domitian reportedly loved staging female gladiatorial fights, sometimes at night by torchlight. They were considered scandalous, thrilling, and deeply transgressive, which only made them more popular. Emperor Septimius Severus eventually banned female gladiators in 200 AD, which tells you how common they must have become.